missed you, Aina.
I'm
We have
also-
not done shows together in a minute now.
Yeah, we have not really.
Yes.
I don't know why we are not put together.
And you're looking very lovely in red.
Thank you. You know, I try my best every morning. I wake up to try.
Yes,
to give
but you're
this
almost the
thing a
fashion
shot.
icon in this building.
If you say so, I receive, I take it all in.
Well, speaking of being good neighbors, I think me and you are good, right? Have you ever had a neighboring feud with people in your street or something?
No, I don't do
Really?
neighboring feuds.
Really?
No.
You've not had problems with your neighbors?
No, my
they don't
neigh-
make a lot of noise. They didn't report you for
Even
noise.
if they do make noise, like I mind my business, I don't really, most of the time, I don't care what my neighbors are doing.
Serious?
No, like it's not my business.
Ooh,
Like
so
they
you're
can
not
blast music, I don't know, they can burn incense, I don't know, I don't care. They can do what they want. It's most their earth. They
I
are
hear
in their
you.
own block.
I hear you. I hear
So
you.
how dare I go over and demand stuff from them? I don't think it's fair.
I once got reported, but that was younger me. But I was having a party at home. We were living in Avis that time, so it's those locations. So the next thing I'm seeing the police car rocks. I'm like, oh, so this is what happens in these neighborhoods.
I don't know. I've never lived like uptown, like in your fancy neighborhoods. I've always lived in the community. I come from a community, and I think what stands out the most for us, or rather what brings us closer together, is that Ubuntu Abantu factor.
Yes.
Like we are family, literally. I can go to my neighbor's house and eat from there. I can go to my neighbor's house and sleep there. It's like a community.
Yes.
So I do not, that's why we don't have problems with one another. We're like a big, happy family.
And if you are caught misbehaving,
They
will
address
scold
you
you
then
like
and
you are their
there.
child.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Things are
So
addressed
imagine
then
I
and
had
then.
just moved there, and then I was just like, what is this? So
I think
yeah.
that in like uptown suburbs, I don't even think neighbors know each other.
Not
you
really.
Know that
It's
there
so
are people
weird.
who live
It's
next
so
door,
weird.
but
It's
you
true.
don't know who these people are.
You don't even know their names.
You don't know their names.
I can know how you look
yeah.
like.
You can meet them in Woolworths and pass by them.
Wow.
But
It's so
for us,
crazy.
like we are like a tight-knit community.
Yes,
We
everybody
know one
knows
another.
everybody. I love that
Yeah.
sense of community. And I think that's what we need in societies, where we are one as a people. If something is happening to you, I won't just watch. You know what I mean? Because I've seen you. You are like a sister. You're like a daughter to me, etc.
Yeah.
And yeah, even that whole asking for sugar, asking for
salt.
salt. I love that. I love that sense of community.
Yeah.
Like honestly.
We will be right back with more entertaining news stories after the break. Stay with us.
Neo Paints has established a 67-year Namibian legacy, creating personalized paint solutions that blend quality and innovation for the Namibian people. We pride ourselves in being a 100% Namibian-owned company, investing in our country and our people by employing and empowering true Namibians. With every brushstroke, Neo Paints commits to our quality guarantee and always delivering a coat of excellence. At Neo Paints, we always stay true to our country. We are as Namibian as you.
Of course, on Smell the Coffee, we pride ourselves on bringing you some bizarre, funny stories while you enjoy your cup of joe. Now, starting us off, a couple now stronger than ever after making rule to let each other sleep with new people. A woman has claimed she has never been in a happier relationship after she and her boyfriend decided to open their partnership and sleep with new people. Now, Zoe Gray, 31, met her boyfriend Matt 4.5 years ago when they struck up a conversation on social media. Now, having previously been in relationship with women who had cheated on him while he was in the army, Matt turned his experiences into a kink, which he discussed with Zoe as soon as they met. Zoe explained, "He was open with me about this as soon as we met. I was able to meet up with other guys and have fun with them as long as I took videos and shared experiences with him. Zoe was open-minded and happy to experiment, and when she got into the swing of things, no pun intended, she realized it was something they both got off on. Now, after a couple of months of doing this, I told Matt that I also wanted to watch him with other women. She continued. Matt was apparently shocked at first that Zoe wanted to watch him with other women, as it was alien territory for him after his previous relationships. Now, Zoe explained, when we first started doing it, we had a rule of no kissing other people, as it felt a lot more intimate. But over time, this has changed, and now we are both open to kissing other people. Our main ground rules now are that we both have to find the other couple or person attractive, being safe, and using protection. It's great. We've never felt like this in a relationship before, she said. Of course, at times you can feel a little bit of jealousy. It's only natural, but we just express how we feel to each other and talk through it. Communication is key.
So they are in an open relationship.
They started out in an open relationship to even, yeah.
Okay, so then that's fine. That's not a new phenomenon.
Really?
No.
You want to watch your significant other
Not me.
have sex?
Not me,
Is
but
that-
I don't care if you want to do that.
Really?
No.
I'm going to watch you, with the
Not
other people.
me. I don't do open relationships.
I'm just saying,
like
even
I
that-
don't like.
Yes, but I feel like open relationships, I don't know, I want to see them after 10 years and telling me that it has worked, because they've been together for 4 years. They have 4 kids between them. It's not from each other, it's from their previous relationships.
Okay. I thought it was from their other,
Yeah.
like they're seeing people, right?
Yeah.
I thought that she went to go get
married. Yeah.
pregnant.
Yes, how does that work? Can we just start discussing this?
It's
like,
the fact that you're saying, can we just start
yes,
discussing? It's a
can
pressing
we?
issue.
Yes, because I'm hearing more and more people are open to open relationships. And the guy said because he was cheated on, and I think it's a way for him to not feel insecure, he encouraged her to go date other people, and then he gets to watch.
There's no problem as long as their open relationship is consensual. I think they both want it, so that's fine. Like if you both want it, then why not? If you don't have a problem with it, why not?
I'm going to be devil's advocate here. I'm like, okay, really? What are the ins and outs of it?
Like it's their relationship, their rules. So
somebody also, a potential romantic interest at some point in my life was like, they cannot do, they have to always be in an open relationship. And I was like, wait, how does that work? And then he said that if he's in town, whatever,
and then he's all yours.
but if he travels and he happens to meet someone, it's fair play. I mean, I couldn't stomach the thought of it. I was like, what? And I was like, so if I do it, is it okay? And he wasn't also comfortable discussing, like,
if
my
you do
version.
it, it's not okay.
He was like, he's
Oh,
open-minded, but you could see he was not comfortable with it. So,
all right, I'm moving over to our
moving
next
over.
story. On Sunday, the 13th of August, Natasha Eubird was crowned Miss South Africa 2023 at Sun International Sunbed Arena at Times Square in Pretoria. It was her second time participating in the competition. In 2021, she was a runner-up, and she went to represent the country at Miss Universe in 2021. Now, the 26-year-old has a BCom Marketing Management degree. She is a fashion designer and the owner of Natalia Jeffrey. Eubird said in her acceptance speech, "As I move forward as Miss South Africa 2023, I'm devoted to being in service to my fellow South Africans. I will represent my country with pride, showcasing its beauty, diversity, and untapped potential." Now, the reason why we are covering this story, I wanted to take it from the point of view of resilience. She was in the competition in 2020. She placed but did not win. And so this year she came and she took the crown. This is just to say that what is meant for you won't leave you, will never pass you. It might be the wrong timing,
but it will come.
But it will come. It will always happen. I think this is just like a beautiful story for resilience. And also as a nation, people who follow Miss South Africa. There are a lot of Namibians who follow Miss South Africa. It's always trending on social media. I also saw that as an opportunity, you know, to just inform our viewers in case you didn't watch it, to know that Natasha is now reigning supreme. Yeah.
I like that. I like the fact that, you know, she started out and then she didn't. Did she even come in top 10? Did she come in top 10, or how did she do it?
Yeah,
the previous year?
she placed. She was second runner-up in 2020.
Oh,
then they
she
sent
did really
her
well.
to Miss Universe, but she didn't win.
Ah.
Yeah, but now I think she wanted to be Miss South Africa.
Yes.
She wanted to be the queen of the country, and so in the first place she didn't win, but now she came and won.
I like that. I
Yeah.
like that. It's a story of resilience, and you know, you're getting there.
Yeah.
Even if you had to take a detour, you know. Getting into our next story, a woman who cooked poisonous mushroom lunch that killed 3 people admits she lied to the police. Another woman alleged to have killed her in-laws after cooking them poisonous mushroom has admitted that she lied to the police. Now, last week the news broke that several people had mysteriously died following a family lunch in Victoria, Australia. Erin Patterson had invited her former in-laws Gail and Dawn Patterson, both 70, along with Ms. Patterson's sister Heather Wilkerson, 66, and her husband Reverend Ian Wilkinson, 68, to the meal on the 29th of July. Now, however, tragedy struck several days after the lunch when the 4 guests all fell seriously ill after eating a beef Wellington which contained dried mushrooms. Ms. Wilkinson and Ms. Patterson both passed away on the 4th of August, and Mr. Patterson died the following day on the 5th of August. Now, since then, the police have been investigating the circumstances surrounding the deaths, and now due to allegations by her ex-husband, Simon Patterson, that she had poisoned his parents, Ms. Patterson has spoken out. In a letter to the police, which was obtained by ABC, the mother of 2 said that she had nothing to do with it. I am now wanting to clear up the record because I have been extremely stressed and overwhelmed by the deaths of my loved ones, she wrote. I'm hoping this statement might help in some way. I believe if people understood the background more, they would not be so quick to rush to judgment. And now, devastated to think that these mushrooms may have contributed to the illness suffered by my loved ones, I really want to repeat that I had absolutely no reason to hurt these people. Now, following news that the police had recovered a food dehydrator from the local tip, Ms. Patterson also admitted that she lied to the police. In her statement, the 48-year-old said she was not telling the truth when she claimed she had thrown the dehydrator out a long time ago. She told the police that she was at the hospital with her children discussing the food dehydrator when her ex-husband said to have asked, "Is that what you used to poison them?" And she was terrified to lose her kids. Ms. Patterson said, so that's why she threw away the dehydrator out. In her note, she said once again expressed her love for her in-laws, and she continued to have good relationships with them. Now, this is...
Which in-laws?
So it's her ex-in-laws. I don't know if that makes sense. If they divorced, she and the husband, but she still calls his parents.
I get.
And I think they still have a relationship. And then she so happened to cook some food, and then she put some mushrooms in it. She admitted as well that she got sick after eating the mushrooms, but for 2 days, but nothing happened to her. And then her 2 younger kids also ate the leftovers. They were not there for the lunch, but apparently those leftovers didn't have mushrooms in them, the mushrooms that was potentially...
How come if they were leftovers?
Yeah, why did they take out the
meal?
mushrooms? Yeah, why did they take out the mushrooms? So that's also the...
That's so sketchy.
Yes, that's also the sketchy part. How come the mushrooms were not there when the kids ate the meal? And then she apparently was sick for 2 days.
So she deliberately poisoned her in-laws.
I don't know.
Or
it sounds like they had a good relationship. The fact that
they even went over. Yeah,
yes.
The fact that they even went to go visit really seems as
Yes.
though they had, you know, a good relationship. But this just reminds me of the saying that not everyone is happy for you. Your closest enemies are your friends, they are your siblings, they are your cousins. Those are your enemies, not people from far. It's people you least expect to do you dirty that end up doing you dirty. So I wouldn't be surprised if she deliberately poisoned
But
them.
it might be a case of just a misunderstanding. I think maybe she really did lie about the dehydrator or whatever that she ended up throwing away. But maybe it was a case of, because she's younger, because all her in-laws that she invited are really older people. So maybe the mushrooms or whatever that was
They just
poisonous
died because they
was
are
not,
old or what?
yeah, was, no, I'm just saying for her and her kids, it was not as lethal. And maybe
Because they are younger. That's
maybe
what you're
maybe the
saying.
older immune system couldn't handle it. I'm just trying, maybe.
No.
You know, we don't believe, we don't buy it.
Now moving over to our final story. Being in a relationship requires a lot of time and trust, as well as respecting your partner's boundaries. When all these things work out, a relationship can be blissful, but when one of them is affected, it can cause bumps in the road. One woman shared that she found out her boyfriend of 3 years shared a bed with another woman while on a trip and is furious, and he didn't tell her straight away. Sharing her situation, she asked others if she is overreacting, and it has divided opinions online as to whether he was wrong or not. Now, the woman, who is unnamed, shared her rant on Reddit, and she wrote, "My boyfriend, 24, and I, 21, have been dating for 3 years. He went on a trip with 2 of his good friends who are married to one another, who are married to one another and a female friend of theirs. The hotel room only had 2 beds, so my boyfriend and the female friend shared one of them. He didn't tell me until he got home." Should she be angry? That is what
Why
she's
is that
asking.
even a question? Why is that even a
Is
question?
she overreacting?
No, no.
Why are you colleagues, what's going on?
Like,
Before,
if we
when
had
you go on a
agreed,
trip.
if we had agreed, I can do whatever I want.
No, when you go on a trip,
Yeah.
Glenora, you book when you are at home, right?
Yes.
When you are in the town that you are. Let's say you are going to Okahanja, to a hotel in Okahanja. Before you go to a hotel in Okahanja, you call them and you book. Why are you booking a room that only has 1 bed, a single bedroom? You are booking it for you alone, right?
Yes.
So why is the other person not booking their room? Where did they expect to go sleep?
No, I think with this case, it's maybe like a case of Airbnb where they went as a group. And then,
But still with Airbnb,
yeah, so it's maybe a house that they booked. They booked a house or something.
irregardless, you are supposed to make sure how many bedrooms they are, and the boys can then share. Let the boys sleep in
Share.
one room,
Yeah, then
and
the
then let
girls-
the girl sleep alone or sleep with other girls. Why are you, female and male, sleeping together when you are both in a relationship? Nah, it's not giving. Those details are sketchy.
Yeah, but the fact that she's even asking, should I be? Yes, you should be angry. That means she's in
a
a
reasonable girlfriend.
How is she being reasonable like that?
No, because she's trying to see, am I wrong or am I not wrong? Maybe I'm overreacting. She's just trying to see whether her actions are justified or
No,
not.
they are justified.
Now, that is what she's trying to find out from you that is outside of this
I think it's
relationship.
already a red flag if she's also doubting herself. Like, you know, when you're like, am I going crazy? You know, that when you're in that moment in a relationship, that's a big red flag. When you have to question yourself, like, am I going crazy?
All right, let us know what you think in the comments. Is she overreacting or not? Let us know. We'll be right back with an interview talking future females. The future is definitely female, and women are here to run the world. Now today on Smell the Coffee, we are joined by Adele Oosthuizen from Future Female Windhoek. How are you?
I'm doing absolutely well. The weather is changing. Summer is on its way. So I think there's a lot of vibe in the air.
Love that. Tell us a little bit about Future Females.
Future Females is an organization that is a worldwide organization. We are there to support entrepreneurs, side hustlers, people that are in need of assistance when it comes to their businesses. And we're not anti-men, we're just pro-women.
Yes.
So our men, we also support our men, but we are in 54 cities around the world.
Wow.
And we reach about 120,000 female entrepreneurs every month with our newsletters, our events, and whatever we have on store for them.
That is fantastic. I commend you for that work that you're doing in the community and, you know, helping the girl child reach her maximum potential. That's beautiful. Now you have a business expo in September. What does that entail?
Yeah, we're so excited. This is our second business expo that we're going to have. Last year we had it at the barn, and this year we are hosting it at Wanderers inside the hall. So we're going to have 29 stalls, 4 amazing speakers, some local entertainers that will entertain us with their powerhouse voices. And this is an opportunity for entrepreneurs to come and showcase their businesses in forms of products, services, what they offer to the public. And we really invite everybody to come and support local and support our female entrepreneurs.
I love that. So now, Adele, why is having events such as this expo so important to you? Why should we have them in our communities?
I think not only in Windhoek, I think this must happen throughout the country, because female entrepreneurs seldom gets the opportunity on a wide business platform to showcase their businesses, showcase who they are, showcase what they can bring to the community. And it's actually taking our businesses to the community and let the community feel that, you know, we as women also stand up, we also have a voice, and we also want support the economy, because the economy is supported by the entrepreneur, not always just the female entrepreneur, but entrepreneurs. And they are the backbone of a country's finances and income.
True that. Now, Adele, vendors can still register. And tell us the process of registering and what type of vendors you are looking for particularly.
We are looking for people that really got something they want to offer. We already received applications for accountants that want to showcase their accounting businesses. We've got a travel and leisure, because a lot of business people would like to travel. We've got people that want to showcase their clothing, people that make their own jewelry. For instance, I love homemade jewelry, and I love wearing local entrepreneurs' jewelry as well. We have people that sell already made healthy options for food, so that they can take it home. We are not allowed to sell fast foods at the expo because of the contract that we have with Wanderers. But if you are a baker, if you've got certain baking products that people can buy and take home, that is what we're there. Last year we had an amazing lady there that had all these Africa baskets and Africa materials, and it is so beautiful just to see these entrepreneurs. We had people that had a printing shop that can showcase, they can print on clothes. And these are the type of jewel entrepreneurs that we are looking for. And then during this day, and it's being held on the 30th of September, so it's there's still a lot of time, and the people can just follow our Future Females Windhoek Facebook page, Instagram and LinkedIn pages, and that's where they will get the application, also the tickets to attend the event.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned that there will be entertainment at the expo. Can you give us just a little bit of, insight as to who will be performing?
At this stage, the one lady that already committed is Vanessa Venter. She was one of the top 5 last year in The Voice of Namibia.
Oh, wow.
And she's got an amazing power voice. So we're still waiting for 2 performers to confirm their availability. But at this stage, we are so fortunate having her. And she recently recorded a song called Masterpiece.
Oh, nice.
And she's going to have that as an open song.
Oh, she's going to perform that as well. Awesome.
Yes, yes.
All right, thank you. All good things must come to an end, and this has been our fantastic episode for today. We'll be right back tomorrow, same time, same place. On that note, it's all our love, all our light, and adios.